Redundancy without diversity does not create resiliency. It simply creates multiple bills attached to the same single point of failure. And that mistake is what businesses all over the world are still making in 2026. Companies spend thousands, sometimes tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month on what they believe are resilient network environments, only to discover during an outage that both circuits were riding the exact same physical infrastructure the entire time. I mean, the same conduit, the same utility poles, same carrier hotel, same entry point into a building. It's the same risk. This is exactly why the old concept of backup internet is becoming obsolete. Backup internet was a philosophy from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, where companies had a primary circuit and a secondary circuit sitting idle, waiting for failure. Today's world operates differently. Modern businesses require active network infrastructure with multiple live connections, multiple active paths, and multiple transport methods all operating simultaneously in real time. Because connectivity is no longer just about internet access. Connectivity is now operational infrastructure. AI platforms, right? Cloud computing, VoIP, financial transactions, live streaming, security systems, remote work, media uploads, real-time collaboration, all depend on stable connectivity. These systems cannot afford downtime while a backup connection slowly fails over after an outage occurs. And outages are happening constantly. Construction damages, power failures, flooding, fiber cuts, congestion, human error. This happens every single day. Every single day. The internet is not the cloud. The internet is physical infrastructure. And physical infrastructure fails. That is why the conversation businesses should be having today is no longer simply about speed or bandwidth. The real conversation is about resiliency. But resiliency itself is not a product. Resiliency is the result. Diversity is what creates resiliency. And this is where many businesses still get confused. Diversity is the physical architecture of the network. Resiliency is the operational outcome when something goes wrong. If multiple services share the same physical path, they are not truly diverse, regardless of how many providers appear on the invoice. True diversity means different physical routes, different infrastructure, different transport methods, different network aggregation points, different building entry points, and different physical paths back to separate data centers. Okay, when true diversity exists, resiliency becomes possible because a single outage is far less likely to impact every active connection simultaneously. The future is no longer primary and backup architecture. The future is active architecture engineered across multiple diverse paths. Fixed wireless fiber has become critically important because it creates a completely separate physical delivery method from traditional underground fiber infrastructure. So instead of relying entirely on buried conduit systems, carrier-grade fixed wireless fiber uses licensed spectrum and above-ground network architecture to create an independent physical path into the building. That creates diversity. And when engineered properly alongside fiber or additional network paths, that diversity creates resiliency. Satellite also plays an important role, particularly for mobility, maybe even remote locations, emergency response, or disaster recovery, and tertiary active network architectures. But again, satellite itself is not resiliency. It is another layer of diversity contributing to resiliency. And this is the key takeaway. The future is not fiber versus wireless versus satellite. The future is intelligent multipath active architecture. Fiber, fixed wireless fiber, satellite, and 5G all working together through truly diverse physical paths to reduce operational risk and to keep businesses online when infrastructure fails. Because once again, redundancy without diversity does not create resiliency. And simply creates multiple bills attached to the same single point of failure. I hope this was educational. On and on, day after day, I hear the same situation. We have a backup connection. Every single day I say, why? Why do you have a backup connection? Is it still 1980? No. Get with the program. Get an active network infrastructure. Get true path diversity. Understand the difference. I really hope this was helpful. You know what it's time for, folks? It's time to go sell something.